Hey, it's Alyssa, and I am coming at you today to talk about supplements and acne. So this conversation is going to be everything that I took supplement-wise that helped me just kind of help my body grow and, heal from whatever crazy stuff and get rid of the acne, really just help with it. I still break out. But anyway, but I did want to let you know before we get started, I am not affiliated with any of these supplement companies. I will list them below just for you to check out. These are just what helped me during my journey. So let's get into it. If this is something that interests you, I am a health coach, so I can work through these things with you, but I just want to share what I did so that maybe that can help you. I see a lot of commercials and a lot of things about the Flow vitamins, and there's some other like cute little sourced and branded ones. I will tell you that if you don't know where those vitamins are coming from, which I have not done the research because they are in a gummy form. Gummy vitamins are not something that I recommend, and that is because there's probably going to be some sugar in them. When we are trying to combat acne and gut health with everything else going on, the last thing we want to do is add more sugar in, which can feed the candida, which if you have acne, you probably have a little bit of. It's nothing to be afraid of. I will share with you kind of some like diet tips to help you understand like kind of how to navigate like an acne struggle. Okay, so let's go over what like a day in the life would look like supplement wise. It's gonna be a lot, so just hold your horses. So the first thing would be a shake, and the shake that I would be doing is going to be from Designs for Health, and it's called a vegemeal. This one, my favorite was chocolate, but this one I currently have is vanilla. I don't take this all the time anymore. I have gotten to the point where I don't really need this, but there are some times where I do take it. One, I can supplement it as a protein powder. There is quite a bit of protein in here if you do want to use it as that. There's 16 grams. With all the other vitamins that it does have in it, it's kind of impressive that it still can hold that much protein. So if you did want to do this is a great source in the mornings for a shake. When I was taking it, I would add it with some almond butter, or you can even put like some avocado in it and throw it in a blender with some other berries. Definitely would be a good choice. Now I would pair it with what's called repairvite. This one's gonna help repair and help you absorb even more of that gut lining. So these two would be my breakfast. And I, of course, would add some more. So let's go through all these fun things that I have here. So I would do a P5P. These are gonna help get rid of and eliminate free radicals. They're little tiny pills, no big deal. I have used the brand. Most of the brands that I am gonna show you are gonna be Optimal Health System. So they're really colorful and cute, like labeling. Now, these are all whole food based. I have used this company ever since I have started on this journey, and they have been very good. I will say, if we want to talk about price really quick, these guys aren't the cheapest in the world, but if you have had acne like I did, and I can even show you some more pictures, it really doesn't matter how much it costs if it works. So I went to every length in the earth and found out that this was my savior. I do know that a lot of people take supplements and they're like, this isn't helping at all. Like, what is she talking about? Well, it's probably because you were like me when I very first started, and I was taking everything under the sun because I thought it would help. But I didn't realize and I didn't know that all of these supplements, they come from different sources. And if a chemical is in these, or if they're synthetic, that's not gonna help you. So that is my concern with those chewy vitamins. You don't know where they come from. They have great commercials and great advertising. I would just stick to something that's a little bit more whole food based on the end of the scale. These guys, they do come from, it's called optimalhealthsystems.com. You can find a plethora of things under them. If you're going to take vitamins, don't take 500 at a time. okay? Like I said, you can contact a functional medicine doctor, contact a naturopath. I don't typically know many practitioners that will like say to go the supplement route. I was going to a dermatologist and a practitioner. She just kept giving me more birth control. And then somebody else, it was crazy. The only thing I didn't take was Accutane, it felt like. So yeah, so that was just, that world's a little psycho. Okay, so we went through the shake. We're going through the P5P. So I would take the shake, the P5P. I really don't know if I have any more. So you want to take a glycinate because the glycinate can help with stress. If you take a citrate, that will help more with like bowel movements. I do take an iron. I'm anemic, so that just goes onto my pile of goodness. I have another brand of P5P, which is pure encapsulations. This one, it is like a very good source, but it doesn't have all the whole foods that this brand can have. It is a little bit cheaper, so if you just want to try that one out, I say go for it. Okay, I have a flora, a folate. So I do take a folate 400. So if you do go to one of these doctors, like the naturopath or the functional medicine doctor, they may be able to run a gene test on you. And the gene SNP, one of the gene SNPs that I have that is inactive right now is this NTHF. So this definitely helps me with that. I do use this one from the brand Thorn. This is also a good brand if you want to try them out. They have a bunch of different things you can take. And this is my adrenal cortex. So I have, there's a lot of adrenal issues going on, and I make sure that I take this. I either take 3 all the way down to 1 a day, and that just depends on really how I'm feeling when I wake up, what I take, and how the day goes on for me. I dropped one. Let's see if it's what we need. It is. So my biggest one, and I haven't been on this one the whole time, but it's called Female B, and this has a bunch of different B vitamins. Now I will say that Thorn also has like a complex B, and that would be good too. These help with all of those B vitamins, which are going to really help in the absorption of your foods and the absorption of all of these products. This one helped me with like hormone balances. I was put on all of these birth controls, and when I got off of them, my hormones were, I don't even know where. So this definitely helps like keep me calm, and the rest of these are because I'm crazy and I keep them because you never know when you're gonna need them. Half of them aren't even opened, so they're new. So this is all of what really I would take in a day. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it's like 8 or 7 different things. I would break them up in the mornings, afternoons, and the evenings. This shake, I would only, when I first started, I would take it twice a day. And after a couple months, dropped down to once a day. After a few months, I actually got off of it and got on a whole food vitamin, which is actually 2 of those. OHS has one, and Pure Encapsulations has a Nutrient 950 that is also their whole food. It just has a bunch of the vitamins really that you need every day. This one is of course going to throw in a little bit more than just the like vitamins itself. So this is everything that I would take in a day that helps me with my acne. So if you are down an acne journey and you feel like the road is never ending, I promise it can be. I really do. Mine was terrible. I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to leave the house. I didn't date. I was afraid to do anything. I didn't want to hang out with my friends. I was just embarrassed. I was embarrassed to walk out every single day and just have things on my face, and your face greets people. That was like the most tragic situation for me, was that your face greets people, and I couldn't even be greeting people, it felt like, without them immediately just being greeted by this zit I had on my cheek, wherever it was, everywhere, honestly. So I will say all of this has helped me, and I do still break out here and there. I do still have some issues that I can feel, but that is why I do all of these fun things. So these are what I use personally. These are what have worked for me. And I think if this is something that you want to try, that you definitely contact a functional medicine doctor, a naturopath, or you do what I did and you just kind of go for it. So, all right. So I hope you guys got some useful information today from this video. There are a lot of supplements out there. You just gotta pick and choose really what's gonna work for you. I will have all of those supplements listed below for the links if you guys want to check out those brands. If you have any questions or suggestions, just comment below or DM me and I will be happy to answer some questions for you. See ya!